What up, what up, what up? How's it going, guys? My name is Tony Slums. I'm a producer, writer, engineer, and yeah, man. Just want to say what's up, say how you guys are doing, and welcome to the new month, which is July 2nd at this point in time. And today's video, I want to welcome all the people who said last month they were going to start taking it serious this month. And I know when you're starting into something brand new, even though making music, you might have been doing it 5 years, 10 years, 2 years, a few months, taking it serious as a business is really the most trying thing. And a lot of us don't really know how to get started. I know for myself, I was kind of stuck when I first started down this path until I thought about my 9 to 5. And I used to work in sales, retail, selling cell phones. And not for nothing, I started noticing a lot of similarities coming into my actual business and how to treat myself like a business. So that's kind of what I want to focus on today, guys. I want to talk first to the brand new guys. Hey, how's it going, guys? First two acronyms we want to learn today are going to be BHAG and WIN. And what those are, they're kind of ways to keep you focused on what you want to do. Now, the first one is WIN, W-I-N, meaning what's important now. For myself, what is important now is doing this video. I want to make sure that I can do this video in a timely fashion and put it out while it's still relevant to the second of the month, being we're already on July 2nd. If I do this video on July 15th, doesn't really have as much weight. So what's important now? Doing this video. What's important now for you today, this moment? Think about it. Okay, cool. What are you gonna do to make sure that gets done first? And the second one is more big view, is BHAG, meaning big, hairy, audacious goal. And what that in short kind of means is what goal seems so crazy impossible, but you know it's still something you can do. For me right now is making $3,000 in only Beat Store revenue. Seems kind of crazy because I'm not really pushing my store that much, but I need to, and that's what's gonna keep it in the back of my mind. And when I think about it, I have over 100 beats right now in my store available, and I'm selling the exclusives for $300. So in reality, I have $30,000 ready to go in this store that I just need to collect. I just need people to come in and grab it. And if I only sell 10% of my store, 10 beats, I've already made my big, hairy, audacious goal, which is 3,000. So it doesn't make it as big or hairy. It just means I need to reach out and I need to have these conversations. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what you want to get started with. Those two things. What's important now and what's that big, hairy, attainable thing. Now, the secondary thing you want to do is set your small goals in. All right. Are you only focusing on making beats? How many beats are you going to knock out within the whole month, and how do you divide them out during the weeks? So if you're going to knock out 30 beats by the end of the month, you want to knock out, of course, a beat a day, or you can even go 7 beats throughout the week. So then on, let's say you work a regular 9 to 5, on the weekend, you have to make sure you're knocking out 7 beats to make sure you're hitting that 30 mark, or 5 beats just to hit that 30 mark, you know? So again, it's little things that we put in our mind when we get started. It does make it sound like this is a job, but you wanted to make this a job. This is what you want to do solely for your income. So you have to begin treating your business like a business, so other people start doing the very same thing. You know what I mean? So set those goals up, figure out a way to kind of track your metrics. And don't really focus too much. I mean, I know you have the analytics on IG, on Facebook and stuff like that. But for right now, you kind of want to have your own analytics. You know what I mean? Your own, just be very much self-aware. Keep a view on what you're posting. Think about it as, if you're going to a Nike store, you're going anywhere else and you're posting something, is this on brand? Is this what I'm doing? Is this going to make people want to see me more? And that could be a picture of you playing with your dog, or a video of you playing with your dog with your beat in the background. You know what I mean? Just, you want to keep kind of your customers or your potential customers attention on you and what you really do, even if you still want to show them a deeper part of yourself, the more human part of yourself, and whatnot. So set goals, track your online analytics, and hold yourself accountable to them. What I like to do with a lot of my goals is I'll either tweet them, just so I put it out there in the universe, and I have a few homies like, who actually call me out on it, like, yo, you had this goal, boom, boom, boom. And I'll reach out to people. I'll reach out to people who aren't into music or aren't really in the music business side of things. And I just basically tell them, like, this is what I want to do. And by telling it to someone who has a regular 9-to-5 job, who's paying all their bills, who isn't in the creative landscape, it does give it a little bit more weight, to me, at least personally. So those are kind of what you want to focus on when you're barely starting off, just as a way to break it away from the other months. Because you might have been ready to do it last month, but there's something that told you, nah, I'm gonna wait till summer. I'm gonna wait till July. That's when I'm really gonna kick it into high gear. That's when I'm gonna go all in. So if you're gonna go all in now, do something that you didn't do last month. And I can halfway assume you didn't set goals and you didn't put it out there that you were gonna start. You know what I mean? So start today, put it out there, make your hairy audacious goal. If you want, put on the comments, big hairy audacious goal. To the people who have been doing it already 2-3 months, maybe a year, again, pulling into retail, pulling into sales, something that we always do is we look back. We look back at our previous month. We see what we did good there, we see what we missed there, and we see what we can improve in there. I myself, the goals that I had set for last month was I wanted to release more music. Outside of making my sales and stuff like that, I wanted to put out the Como Se Llama brand, the Tony Slums brand. And I feel like I did that. We put out songs with Slim, Milio, and on top of that, I also wanted to do more engineering and recording, and thanks to the homie Lowe's class, we were able to put out a handful of songs, Waves Coast, and it was something that I was really pushing on. The other goal that I had set for myself was I wanted to hit 100 beats on my beat store. I needed to cross that mark, and I needed to just put it out there. I was pushing it, and I hit my 100 goal mark. So that was a positive. Another goal that I put out for myself was I wanted to get more consultations, and I wanted to get more knowledge. You're never done learning. You know what I mean, guys? So I was really, really lucky, really, really blessed in that I was able, in the beginning of the month, I want to say, like, I think it was June 8th, June 9th, I was able to go see Conductor Shan, and she had a vocal tracking session. And that's honestly what kicked June into high gear. Being around other professionals, being around other people who are in the same field as you, who are at different levels of you, some higher, some a little bit starting off, where I was a mentor to some, and others I was like, yo, teach me everything, let me soak in all this game. So that was the goal from last month, and I hit most of them. The one goal that I messed up on was I wanted to hit $300 in sales on my beat store, and I dropped the ball. I wasn't pushing it heavy. I was really focusing on my artists. I was really focusing on putting out music instead of just putting out beats. So I was starting to do the ciphers. I was starting to work on my content. So that's where I dropped the ball, and that's where I kind of want to refocus on myself. I want to focus on my beat store and really kind of bring more traffic in. Luckily, BeatStars are really great at analytics for themselves. Plus, not to mention, when I offer free downloads, I get everyone's emails, so I'm able to reach out to them. So that's what I'm focusing on this month, is reaching out to all the free downloads and just thanking, offering a discount if need be, and just trying to build a conversation and a one-on-one with it. I kind of went all over the place, so let's recap. Big hairy audacious goal. What sounds impossible, but you know you can hit it if everything lines up perfectly. Win. What's important now? Think about it and do it. Don't overthink it. Just do it. All right. What's important now? Look at your past, your most recent, and farther away as possible. Reach out for consultations. Reach out for people that you trust, people who you can get a view on, people who are in the same field, and people outside of your field. Thank you for watching. This was a little quick one, you know what I mean? It was what's important now for me. And, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. I appreciate y'all.